No clickbait here, fellas. The house is sold. In what I can only describe as a miraculous collaboration between my realtor and God and Jesus. Somehow we managed to sell the house within 2 weeks of posting the listing with pictures. Like, I cannot stress how actually really weird that is. My realtor was weirded out by it because, for one, no one's really buying houses in my area. My house is ugly. Straight up, guys, my house is ugly. And also, I wasn't really selling the house for peanuts exactly. Like, I wasn't trying to come away from here rich or anything, but you know, I still owed a lot of money on the house and I was trying to at least break even. But within 2 weeks of having the listing up, I had well over a dozen showings and a cash offer, which, dude, that's like, I really have no way of explaining this. Like, just straight up, man, God just really, really pulled through on this one. I will be moving back in with my parents for a little while. That might seem sad to anyone that hasn't spent, you know, over 2 years paying mortgage on a house they can't afford. For me, I feel like I'm moving into like a 5-star resort. Dude, this is like, I'm going from spending $3,500 a month on mortgage and utilities down to $300 a month. Like, I don't feel like I'm awake right now. I feel like I'm dreaming. I literally can't believe that this is actually finally happening. I've just lived in that just hellish state for such a long time that, and like, look, I understand that there's people who live in much worse conditions than I have for the last couple of years, and they live in it for way longer. But you know, I can only speak from my own perspective, and from my own particular perspective, that was terrible. That sucked. Oh man, just living in that state of work, finally get a little money. Money's gone. They take the money away. You gotta pay the mortgage, you gotta pay the taxes. And I go over here and I ask my brother for some money, and then I work, get a little bit of money. Money's gone. And then I'm like, oh, I gotta ask my parents for a little bit of money so I can buy some groceries or put some gas in my car. Work, get a little bit of money. Money's gone. Bank account, -200. Gotta go over here and beg YouTube for a little bit of money. Oh, I haven't paid my utilities in 3 months. Boom, all my money gone again. Just like that. For two and a half-ish years. I understand that's not the worst thing in the whole world, but that is it not comfortable for me. I don't enjoy living in that that state. So I hope you guys can empathize. Very excited to not be here anymore. Like, I wish I could sit here and be like, you know, I'm really gonna miss this place. No. Dang it, the footage got corrupted. All right, what the heck was I saying? I think basically something, oh man, all that remembering made me burp. I think I was basically saying I'm moving back to my parents' house, going from a full house and a 3-car garage down to 1 room and half of a 2-car garage. So needless to say, I ain't got space to be bringing back a whole bunch of armor and weapons and stuff. I gotta consolidate, or little fundraiser going on here. Maybe I could score enough dough to get a moving truck. That'd be nice to not have to just go back and forth in my little Ford Ranger. But yeah, I'm gonna be selling basically every weapon you've ever seen me make. Now, I will take this time to say you do have to be 18 years or older. I'm not accepting payments from any incredibly dangerous babies that are just trying to, I don't know, fight back against the Hong Kong government or something. You gotta be 18 years or older to buy a weapon or armor. You also have to live in the United States. I am not gonna deal with the whole thing trying to figure out like what country is okay with what oh, heck no, I'm not doing that. Heck no. 18 years or older or permission from a legal guardian, gotta live in the United States. And the other thing is, I'm not really selling these things as functional weapons or functional armor or whatever. It's more like collectible items or something, like ZNA memorabilia. You know, I have the actual Ultra Danger Lucille 2.0 that Eli made for Halloween that one year. I have it. I bought it during his fundraiser when he moved. I think that's basically all I said in the corrupted footage, so.
Return to the past now.
The legendary mask that I've worn in pretty much every single weapon test that I've ever done. The Steel Raider mask, very, very epic. As well as, you have to be a real OG to recognize this bad boy. The original Zednot mask that I made. It was in almost none of my videos, but still one of the most favorite masks that I've ever made. This was before the Zednot logo even had a lion on it. It used to be a skull instead of a lion, but after I kind of took it in a different direction, the mask just wasn't all that relevant anymore, so stopped using that. Ugh. Very dusty, bear with me. The Alpha Deathclaw Gauntlet, my take on the Deathclaw Gauntlet from Fallout 4. This very handsome 2-piece aluminum stab-proof Apoc Crusader body armor. Epic. And geez, guys, really pretty much just anything else you guys can imagine that you've seen me build before. I'm really just trying to clear the place out. Now, here's the big bad disclaimer. If there is a big imperfection with any particular item that I'm selling, like for example with the hog splitter, there's a bit of a crack right here. If I notice anything like that, I will definitely let you guys know, and I'm gonna give everything a pretty good wipe down before I send it to you. But when it comes to like rust and stuff like that, I really don't have time to be like refurbishing and finishing everything that I've made. So what I'm trying to say is if you guys are trying to buy anything, purchase it as though it is ZNA memorabilia. This has been in the hands of Omar Esoff. I've obviously held this multiple times, including right now. I made this as a collaboration for Zombie Go Boom. So, you know, there's a lot of history behind this thing, in addition to it just being a really cool looking thing. And how many videos has this thing been in? How many thumbnails have I taken with that as the main weapon? I don't know, maybe 2. So I'll definitely let you know if there's anything like fatally wrong with whatever I'm sending you, but if it's just like rust or something like that, you gotta kind of expect it. It's been sitting out here in the garage for I don't know how long, and I don't know why I've waited this long to get rid of it. It's like I don't want to throw it in the trash, but I think I also just haven't wanted to go through all the trouble of like actually packing it up and selling it. You gotta do what you gotta do. So here's how it's gonna happen. If you're interested in buying something, go ahead and check the description. If that particular item is still in the description, it means it's still for sale. If it's not in there, unfortunately, it's not for sale, or I sold it already. And if you're 18 years or older only, okay, or if you have permission of a legal guardian that is over 18 years of age, and you're very serious about buying one of these things, go ahead and contact this email right here. Let me know which item you're thinking of buying. I'll send you more detailed pictures of the thing so you can make a better decision if you want to get it. And no haggling, okay? I know I already said it, but I'm saying it again. You're not buying these things as functional weapons or functional armor. You're buying these things as memorabilia. So if you're like, I don't know, the edge of that thing looks a little rusted, and you know, it's not gonna cut through all my watermelons super well. So can I maybe get $20 off the price? No, none of that. Feel free to buy these old items and refurbish them and make a video on them, make a whole bunch of ad revenue from it. That is A-okay with me. I can see it now in big lights. ZNA weapon restoration. Oh, I'm not gonna deal with haggling though. So you see something, you like the price, you like the thing, bada boom, bada bip, go ahead and let me know. All right, update on the Trident. We got the bevels on the blades looking super fresh. Got the double bevel on the middle blade, everything looking super nice. I haven't done a weapon build in months and months and months, honestly. I kind of lost interest in it for a while. I'm sure you guys probably guessed that, but I think this is a pretty great re-entry into the whole weapon making thing. It's been really challenging me, really pushing me to my limits, forcing me to do things I hate doing. But in the end, we're gonna have something that's way cooler than a lot of things that I could be doing. So again, sorry guys that I've been so busy, but I'm not just sitting around doing nothing. I'm really getting a whole lot of stuff done, and I'm gonna be getting a lot of stuff done during this week. So nice to see you guys again. Hope this update is welcome. Hope it's done a lot to clear up some stuff. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.